Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Warriors of the Rainbow Spiritual Guidance YouTube channel. My name is Jason. I will be your guide today. Um, today I'm going to do a little short video about grounding. I was asked to do a video about grounding and the importance of it. So I'm going to do that, and then I think maybe possibly going to try to do a meditation on the fly. I'm going to create it. I never tried that before, but I feel guided to do so. And I definitely know this is one of the videos that I was guided to do myself. I don't know if you guys can see this back here, this little drawing that I've done. Actually, I got where did I do with it? Probably in here, maybe? Hold on, I'm going to show you guys something. I did another one. So, I'm going to give you an example. Why it's important to be grounded. I don't know if you guys can see that. But you see, I made it into a battery and earth. But take away from this and the words on the outside. But you see how it's on the inside, heaven, earth, and Gaia. Right? Well, you're that battery. So, let me explain. A ground, or earth is what they call it, is a reference point in an electrical circuit form which voltages are measured and common return. Sorry, let me just read that again. What I wrote down. A ground or earth is a reference point in an electrical circuit from which voltages are measured. A common return path for electrical currents or a direct physical connection to the earth. So, we are Earth. We're Gaia. Okay? And we are created with electricity. We have electricity running through our body. Everything is energy. Okay? So it's important to realize that everything is energy. There is very high energy and there's very low energy. And in our body, we create, for example, if you're in a very good high state of mind, like happiness, joy, love, compassion, you're going to vibrate at a very high level. All the other lower energies are going to have a hard time affecting you because you're vibrating at such a high level. On the other hand, if you're in a state of fear, doubt, worry, all those other lower vibrations, well, the high vibrations are going to affect you heavily. Okay? And this is how I perceive it. So correct me if anybody feels they need to, leave anything in the comments. When you're in a state of fear, doubt, and worry, what actually happens is you affect the electrical current in your body. It runs and can short. In your brain, over time, like certain, being like addicted to drugs or, staying up for nights and not resting and not eating correctly, you're actually screwing up the synapse of your brain. The electrical fires, the current does not run. It actually shuts down parts of it and has to recreate. So it takes longer for those synapses because it needs to recreate. Why grounding is so important is because inside our body, we create electricity. We're creating current. We're creating energy. And if you are in a lower state, you're actually creating resistance, meaning you're creating lower energy in your body and it's actually sticking inside your body. And this is where disease comes in. Disease is created from the mindset, right? Because you're telling your body that you want to experience this state. And then your body, which is operating usually at a higher level, has to lower its level down. And your cells can actually replicate what they feel. This is why it's important to watch your thoughts and what you think about disease or illness. Don't tell yourself you got a disease. Don't tell yourself you're in a bad mood. Don't tell yourself you're scared or worried. Instead, start training your mind to be like, I can conquer that. I can overcome that. I am overcoming that. I am healed. 4:44 on the clock. So, because what you're telling yourself, what you think about, what you feel is building up an electrical current of energy. It is building energy and momentum. Okay? If you're building up all this negativity, which we all do, others around us affect us. We attach their negativity to us, especially if you're an empath. Okay? So grounding. What did they said ground was? Earth. Well, we're Earth. So if we collect energy, right, just like Earth, right? How do we get rid of that energy to release it? It's simple. Earth. So you've probably heard it before. People talk about going outside, taking your shoes off and your socks off, and putting your feet in the ground. It works. It really does. It will pull out the static electricity because we're creating static electricity. You know, when you do this, right? It'll pull out the bad electricity and it'll ground it. Best way to meditate, honestly, meditate with your feet in the ground, touching a tree. You know, even if you can't put your feet in the ground, touch a tree. That's what tree huggers do. And they'll tell you those trees are Gaia. I'm telling you, they feel you. They hear you. They really do. They feel your electrical imprint. We're giving off imprints, especially if you're an old soul. Trees will remember you. If you go to the area, I will bet, I can't prove this, but I will bet that if you figure out in your past lives the areas that you're from and you go there, the land and the trees, the plants, the animals, they're going to react to you. I will bet that's true. So, on the definition, when I looked up grounding and I started doing a little study on it, it says high voltage electricity refers to electrical potential large enough to cause injury or damage. A voltage above a certain threshold. So, in this sense, what it made me visualize was how lower energies are really damaging, right? And if you are really sad, like if somebody passed away and it really, really sad, right? Or if you get an illness and you really believe that you're going to die, well, that's setting off a very high low. You know, there's a low, low, high, low, high, low, high, right? But if it's like a high, low, it can be very damaging to your body. It's important to ground that, to release that. How do you release it? Well, meditation, grounding, going outside, being in nature, walking around, being around water. If you're a water sign, water is important. Stay hydrated. Water is important for the emotions anyway. That's why swimming, I would even say swimming is a great grounding technique, especially in a lake. Clean rivers, you know, which we got to start doing stuff about our rivers. We really got to. We got to start figuring ways to clean it. Got to get rid of these dams because the dams are causing pollution. Believe it or not, they're actually stopping the natural flow of elements that keeps the earth cleansed. So go outside, put your feet in the ground, touch a tree, hug a tree, go hiking in the woods, go, you know, walking in nature, go around water, you know, go dig for crystals. You know, connect to Gaia, because you are Gaia. We are the elements of Earth inside our body. Every element of Earth is inside of us. All right, guys. I've never done this before. I'm just gonna pick some frequency music real quick. I'm just gonna go to YouTube and all right, and so 4:44 on the clock. That makes sense. There we go, 444 hertz. I'm just going to use that because, and look, the time on it is 333. So, let me pull up my speaker. I want everybody to get comfortable. We're going to do a meditation together. We're going to do a grounding meditation together. Just a, you know, short meditation to show you how to do it. All right, everybody get comfortable. And we're going to start by taking some deep breaths in the nose and out the mouth. Keep taking breaths in the nose with your eyes closed. And as you're taking your breaths, I want you to visualize with your mind's eye a beam of light coming from the sky, from the heavens, and going through the top of your head, in through your crown, and in through your crown, down through your third eye, down through your mouth, through your throat, to your heart, and then coming out of your heart and wrapping around two rays of light coming out of your heart, one going to the right and one going to the left, wrapping around your right arm and wrapping around your left arm, and coming up your hands, back up your arm, both on each side, then going up, back up, around your neck, wrap it around your head, around your crown, back down through your neck, to the front of your chest, under your armpits, up through your shoulders, back down, and then around your back to your abdomen, all the way down to your sacral chakra, through your solar plexus and sacral chakra, and then down each leg and around and down each leg till it gets to your feet. And when it gets to your feet, I want you to visualize it going into the earth. And once it gets down into the earth, no matter where you are, through your house, right into the earth, I want you to visualize a light coming, a light current pulsating from heaven through the line of light that you have built through your body, have traced through your body, and right to the earth. And as this pulse keeps pulsing, pulse, 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 you visualize the negative energy, all the fears and worries and doubts attaching to that pulse and going down into the earth, down into the earth. Take some deep breaths as you visualize this. I want you to keep visualizing the pulsing. Pulse. 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 That is the speed that the pulsating keeps going. And every time that pulsating travels through your body, through the current of your body, out of your heart, through the line of the transmission line that you have built all through your body into the earth, you are releasing all negativity, all tension, all worries, fears, doubts into the earth. Pulse. 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 And as you're meditating, any thoughts that come up that are negative, any worries or fears, give it to Gaia and say, thank you, Gaia, for being my grounding source, for loving me unconditionally. Say that with your heart, not with your words. And for the next few minutes, just let those pulses flow through your body as you stay present-minded. Anytime a thought keeps coming up that's negative, just give it to Gaia from your heart. Now from your heart space, there'll be one last pulse that's going to get sent. It's going to be a thank you to Gaia. Gratitude for being your grounding source. And as you see, visualize in your mind's eye that pulse being sent to Gaia, and she accepting it with gratitude and appreciation. You visualize those lights, the light source beams that you have embedded in the earth coming back up through the bottom of your feet, all around your body, back to the heart, in the heart, then up through your chakras, the throat, the mouth, the eye, the crown, and then back to heaven. And as that's being sent out, there's an appreciation from your heart going to it, saying thank you. Thank you, Source, for helping me be grounded and getting grounded with Gaia. Take one last deep breath. And from your heart space, breathe out gratitude. And slowly open your eyes with a smile on your face. That's how I will be grounding from here on out. Since I just created that on the fly, I feel that it was guided. So that's why it's important to stay grounded. You create either lower energy, which is all energy just like electricity, or you create higher energy. If you're operating in this lower energy, you need to release it so that the higher energy can flow better. So there's not resistance blocking the energy flow of your body. Your chakras need to be aligned and opened so that this flow of life force energy from source can flow properly through you, to you, and through you. So I hope that this video helps. This was created for somebody who asked me to help. I hope that it does help. In future days, I'll possibly do a more in-depth video about grounding and the importance. But I really just wanted to help somebody today and get this out. So I did my good deed. We all should do good deeds for the day. So that is a video that I have for now. Until next time, guys, namaste, much love and light.